Day 11, we're back on next Monday. I'm going to start on the cedar. We're going to get this all clad in cedar today. We'll get it oiled as well, and they're making a start on the fence. I'll show you what's going on around there as well. What we're doing, we're taking all these laurels out, and we're going to build a feather edge fence from that point there to that point there, all the way along the back. Up, Shaun.
Yeah, mate.
So I'm going to start fitting the cedar. What I'll do is I'll start on that side there. As long as I get my first length in, plumb, then all the rest will just follow suit, and I'm just going to cut them all the same length. We're going to use this Pasload second fix. It's 18 gauge because it fires a smaller heading, and we're using stainless steel pins as well. Yeah. Right, so this first piece of cedar, I'll just stand back so you can see it. First piece of cedar's gone on corner there. I've plumbed it down, but because the building's right anyway, it's plumbed there anyway. So what I've done, I've first fixed it down that side because our corner will go over that detail and finish that. And then what I've done, I've then spiked it through just before it meets the groove there, just on the tongue. And I know a couple of you have been questioning what a spike was. It's literally just sending the nail or screw through at an angle. So what will happen is, let me just steady that up there, it'll go through at that angle like that and go through into the slate batten behind it. And so they're 50mm stainless steel brads. Okay, so what I've done, I've got the cedar on both sides. I'll infill the top and the bottom after. Shaun's just informed me that I've not put the dummy pillars on these ones, so I normally put them on first. So what I'm going to do now is drop the dummy pillars on, and I'll show you how I make them as well. Like I say, I wouldn't normally cedar first, I normally do the pillars first, but obviously I've forgotten that. Right, so what I've done, we're going to make the columns out of CLS and then clad them. So I've cut 10 degrees on the top. I know it's 10 degrees just because I've done it a few times. So there's a 10-degree cut on there. Adam's going to hold that there. Now I'm doing this backwards because I don't normally do it this way around. So what I'll do now, I'll just get my pencil and I'll draw that line on there. So what I'll do now is cut that off, and I'll make four. I'll use that as a template, and I'll make 4 of them exactly the same, and then both columns will be the same height and the same width.
Tell me what we're doing before you start doing it.
Right, so what I've done, that's the angle there that we've cut. I've had to cut it with circular saw because obviously chop saw's never going to get that, and I'll use that as a template. Adam will hold that up and he'll show you what it's going to look like. Right, so like I said, 10-degree angle on the top. There you go, and that will drop on there like that. So what I'm going to do, basically, I'm going to put another one there, make a ladder frame, fix it to the roof, fix it to the cedar, and clad it then. Right, so that's the first part of the frame on. So 10 degrees at the top. We cut a big splay at the bottom. It's like just a ladder frame basically. So what I've done, I've fixed it at the top there, up into the soffit, and I've fixed it at the bottom there into the wall. Obviously, we wouldn't have put the cedar on normally. Right, so there's the basic framework for the dummy pillar. So that'll just want cladding now. So what I've done now, I've clad the front of the column, cut the 10 degrees on the top. So there's 3 pieces of cedar gone on there. I'll do the sides now, and then I'll put the corner beads on. Right, so I've clad the front, I've clad the side there, poured that detail down. What we're going to do then is put a right angle bead on there, cover that up, that'll look nice. What I'm going to do now is do this other side. What I'll have to do is I'll have to put a piece on there vertical first and work out, because obviously I need to start there, but I need to make sure I'm vertical as well with level. So I've forgotten to put the sound on here, but basically that's the side clad. And what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to show you, I put the angle bead on the front of it there, on both sides, which has finished it off really nice. Right, that's day 11 done. We managed to get the cedar on the front. I forgot to put the columns in, but they're in now. You can see I've finished them there with the right angled corner trim, which looks nice. John's put a coat of the oil on, the UV stabiliser. I've showed you how to do them, showed you how to clad it. Tomorrow now we will clad the reveals, put the architraves on. That'll be the front complete. Then we're going to fly down the sides with the cedar if it's not raining. Put on this outside socket that's still missing. They're putting the fence up at the back here, which I told you about. It's feather edge fence. We're just going to drop some rails in between there and feather edge it this side, so you can't actually see the rails. That's where the customer wants it. And they've managed to put brown posts in there, so they're coming back out tomorrow, and we'll exchange them for green ones. But that's it, yeah. So tomorrow, and the electrician's been and he's signed it off as well. So tomorrow we'll have it all cedared, we'll have this fence done, and then all will be left to do is the back and the decking and get rid of all this crap as well. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget my build packs are for sale. They're at my website on www.oakwoodgardenrooms.com. They're on the little drop down under the home build section. Loads of different sizes. So that's it. So I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.